Look at the best midfielders in world football right now. Players like Pedri, Musiala, or Bellingham. Before they even receive the ball, they already know what they're going to do. But when most amateur players get the ball, they look down, take a heavy touch, and immediately get swarmed by two defenders. Having a bad first touch isn't just a technical problem. It destroys your confidence on the pitch. If you can't trust your first touch, you will play with fear, you will hesitate, and you will give the ball away. The good news is that an elite first touch is not a genetic talent. It is pure mechanical repetition and spatial awareness. In this video, we are breaking down the exact 7-day system to transform your first touch from unpredictable to effortless with zero gatekeeping. Part 1 comes down to what happens before the ball even reaches your feet. Most players make the mistake of waiting for the pass. They stand still and react to the ball. Elite players do the opposite. They attack the ball, create space, and scan the field. If you watch De Bruyne or Modric, they are constantly checking their shoulders every 2 to 3 seconds. This is called scanning. By scanning the pitch before you receive the ball, your brain creates a mental map of where the pressure is coming from. When the ball arrives, you don't need to look around anymore. You already know where to cushion the ball. The second mistake is body orientation. If you receive the ball facing your own goal with a closed body shape, you limit your options to 180 degrees. You're forced to play backwards. By opening your hips and receiving the ball on your back foot, you instantly open up the entire pitch. You can see options left, right, and forward. To fix this in 7 days, you don't need fancy equipment or a team. All you need is a flat wall and a football. Every single day for the next week, you're going to practice high-frequency wall passes, focusing purely on body position and scanning before every single touch. Now let's talk about the actual physics of cushioning the ball, which is where most players fail. When a hard pass comes at you, your instincts tell you to stick your foot out to block it. But when you hit a hard object with a rigid foot, the ball simply bounces off like a brick wall. To absorb force, you need to create soft tension in your foot and ankle. Think of your foot as a shock absorber on a car. The moment the ball contacts your foot, you slightly retract your ankle to dissipate the kinetic energy of the pass. There are 3 main surfaces you must master: the inside of the foot, the outside of the foot, and the sole. The inside of the foot gives you the highest surface area and control. It is ideal for taking directional touches into space. The outside of the foot is designed for disguise and quick evasion, allowing you to shield the ball with your body while changing direction in one fluid motion. The sole touch, popularized by futsal players, is the most aggressive way to instantly dead stop the ball under high pressure. To build muscle memory for these 3 touches, day 3 to day 5 of your 7-day protocol focuses on directional first touches against a wall. Instead of just stopping the ball, every touch must take the ball into a new space. Set up 2 cones 2 meters apart in front of a wall. Pass the ball against the wall, and with your first touch, move the ball past the left cone. Pass again, and with your next touch, move it past the right cone. Never stop the ball dead in a match unless you want to get tackled. Your first touch should always set up your second action, whether that is a pass, a shot, or a dribble. If your first touch leaves the ball stuck right under your feet, you'll be too slow to react. Your touch needs to push the ball just far enough away from your body so you can take a stride and hit it cleanly, but close enough so defenders can't reach it. The final piece of the puzzle, and the reason why 90% of players struggle to translate training onto the pitch, is mental pressure and decision-making speed. In training, you have time to think. In a real match, defenders give you less than a second. If you have to consciously think about how to cushion the ball, you're already too late. Your brain needs to automate the mechanics so your eyes can focus entirely on reading the game. On days 6 and 7, you must introduce chaos and dynamic movement into your training. Stop doing static drills where you stand still. Throw the ball high into the air, bounce it off uneven surfaces, or have a friend call out a color or direction right as the ball travels to you. Forcing your brain to process secondary information while controlling the ball forces your nervous system to build deep, automatic muscle memory. Now, before we wrap up, I checked the channel analytics, and over 96.7% of you watching this video right now aren't actually subscribed. Making these detailed guides takes a massive amount of time. So if this video brings you any value, drop a quick subscribe. It costs you nothing, but it helps the channel out tremendously. To finalize your routine, focus on your ankle stability and mobility. If your ankle is weak or stiff, you will lose precision in your touch, especially when receiving aerial balls. Spend 5 minutes before every session mobilizing your ankles and doing barefoot wall taps to build tactile sensitivity. If you follow this exact framework for the next 7 days, scanning before the pass, opening your body shape, absorbing kinetic energy, taking directional touches, and practicing under cognitive load, your first touch will feel completely effortless. Stop overcomplicating the game. Put in the work and let your play speak for itself.